Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of Battle of the Bots. This episode number 2, and it will feature Revealed to Show Grapple taking on Earthrise Grapple. Let's get to what happened at the weigh-in. Okay, I'm gonna smoke this jump. Look here, fat boy. The only thing you're gonna be smoking is a brisket. Alright, so in event number 1 is robot design, or which one has the better looking robot mode. So right here we have revealed the shield Grapple. While he is a very large and bulky Voyager class robot, he is also very kibbly and, I don't want to say fiddly, just loose. He looks imposing as a robot, which is turning around. He's got his big crane that's hooked to the underside of his right forearm, so he can just whip at Decepticon from 30 yards. He's like, get out my face, and just smack him. And the back cleans up nice and well. Right here, you can see it all folds in to hide the hollowness that the head would go into, which is nice. Not very much hollow on this figure at all. Just some little spots here on his arms and then on the crane itself. So robot mode is very nice. I mean, for solidness, design is okay. I mean, the waist and it's kind of, he's really a long torso kind of figure, and it's just, I don't know, being the crane underneath his arm, it does tend to weigh him down at times, so he would want to just like, you know, lean to that side. But robot mode, robot design is not a bad figure. It's still a nice and imposing Autobot. So, robot mode designed for Earthrise Grapple. Now, this is more G1. It adheres a little bit more to how he looked in the cartoon and the original G1 toy, whereas the Reveal the Shield is a more modern, updated design. This is more of a G1 nostalgia flavor, which I do like it a lot because it is very streamlined. Not because it's very G1, which that does appeal to me. It's just very streamlined. There's not stuff hanging off of him. There's not a bunch of panels that you had to fold up to get everything. So he's very simple and very simplistic in that. So it makes a very streamlined robot mode, and I like that a lot. And he does have a few hollow bits going on here on the inside of his thighs. He's got right here, but that's because of the gimmick of things folding. Otherwise, it's not bad at all. And also on the back side here, how things fold up, it also closes in and holds. Also closes in and hides that gap where the pieces go. But it's not a bad robot design. Both are very nice. Of course, this one is a lot smaller as War for Cybertron reset the scale for your Transformers to try to get them to actually scale with each other better. And so we'll just show them off side by side just real quick. Give both Voyager class. He's a big boy. He's still big, but he ain't that big. Robot mode winner, Earthrise Grapple. Alright, event number 2 on Battle of the Bots. Alt mode design. So vehicle mode design. First up, Reveal to Show Grapple. This is his vehicle. It's his crane truck mode. Very, very nice. Very detailed. Very realistic. And lots of detail on this sucker right here on the sides. Paint here for the windshields. And you got the clear plastic for the windshields and windows here. The lights. Very nicely done. It's got the little flashers up top. Lots of detail. The wheels are beautifully done, and these here fold inward, so they're skinnier than the back ones, but for transformation they have to fold in like that. It's just a lot of detail, a lot of molding on this guy, and I just really dig the look of him. Now, the crane is a bit hollow, and that's kind of a bummer, but it's got a long extension here, and you got some hook movement right here in the front as well. Turn to the back, the bottom of the feet. Molding details here that you don't see in robot mode because they're on the bottom of the feet, and then you got some piping going on back here, which looks really nice. Again, really do like the vehicle mode on this. It rolls extremely well. Lots of clearance underneath this vehicle, so he will not catch on stuff, and he will move and roll really good for you. Alright, so Earthrise Grapple crane truck mode, very G1. I would say that it's very much like the G1 toy with a little mix of the cartoon show in with it. lots of nice detail. I love the blue headlights up front here, the gray paint, the blue windshield, and the little lights are very nice touches here. Also on the sides, it gets kind of plain. You can definitely see the arms, whereas the Reveal the Shield hid the arms with some fold out panels to make it blend in more of the truck. It's got the little the stabilizers here on the side. The wheels are fine. They're very G1-esque with the orange on the inside. Very thin though. He's very small in vehicle mode. I'm gonna say actually probably a little bit too small. Does have his crane, a little hose gun can attach on the side. He also can attach his guns at different points on the vehicle. And here again extends decently far, and the hook comes right on out here. It's nice. You can rotate it all the way around, which I didn't show that off on this one. I'm in real quick, and this one here does rotate all the way around as well. So articulation, very nice on both copies. Problem here is there's not really much clearance from the tires to the ground, so he just kind of scoots. I'm trying to think, is there something I'm missing here? Not doing right, because he just kind of just skids on the ground. It's like these wheels, or this here is lower than the back wheels. I don't know if because he's tabbed in really tight and it kind of curves up the back of the truck here. So, I mean, kind of rolls there. But just a quick comparison here with some size to show you the scale. Both are Voyager class figures. Go figure. Alt mode winner, Reveal the Shield, Grapple. Event number 3, Head Sculpt. First up, Reveal the Shield, Grapple. While I actually like his head sculpt, to me it doesn't scream Grapple. I know the Takara used an orange head, which is more Grapple-like. I know the G1 toy had a black head. But I do love the light piping. Once again, the light piping on this figure is awesome and excellent. Overall, like I said, it doesn't scream Grapple, but it's not a bad head sculpt by any means. Moving on to Earthrise Grapple. This is more of a Grapple-like head sculpt with the orange helmet on the head. Now, I do not like the eyes, just like Earthrise Grapple. He's got dead eyes, and the plastic around the eyes is too thin, and the light really shines through it and drowns out the blue eyes. Head sculpt winner, Earthrise Grapple. Alright, moving on to event number 4, Articulation. First up, Reveal the Shield, Grapple. So we're going to look at his articulation. He actually has 15 points of articulation. He's got 7 per side between the left leg, left arm, right leg, right arm. Then he's got his head. He has no waist articulation, so that is a big no-no. So he's missing out on that. And that's really about the only thing he misses out on. But he has all this crap hanging off of him, which just gets in the way of wanting to pose him. And also, he's very loose, so his legs really want to turn around. But he has ankle tilts and toe taps for you. So he can get in some interesting poses. Just got to work with him. But he can get there. He can get there. Now, Earthrise Grapple's turn for articulation. This guy here has 18 points of articulation. He has the almighty waist swivel. He's got lots of articulation. I really do like how that is designed there when you do bring his arms up. It looks like it goes with it. It's cool. So he can get in lots of poses. He also has thigh swivels, and he can kick out and do your splits. So his ankle tilts are a lot deeper and then Reveal the Shield, Grapple. So this one can get into more interesting poses, which I do like. And with him being streamlined and posing well, he doesn't have all that kibbly crap hanging off of him that just gets in your way. So again, I'm going to give the nod here to Earthrise Grapple. Alright, so event number 5 is Quality Controller QC. First up, Reveal the Shield, Grapple. So take a look at this figure. He really has no known quality problems, at least with my copy. And I haven't seen anything online of widespread issues with this figure. There might have been some. Hey, I wasn't online as much in the Transformers realm back in 2010 when this guy, I think, first came around. But only really quality problems I have with this guy is this arm right here will pop off easily. So that's my biggest complaint. Only other kind of complaint is just he's very kibbly. That goes more into robot design. Quality, though, he just have really, really loose joints, especially on his legs. And they just flop around and turn all the way around. I mean, real easy. So that's really the only problems. Your copies could always vary. This is just my copy. I don't know about any other known issues. So, quality, just that thing popping, his arm popping off, and just really loose hips. Alright, so Earthrise Grapple in the quality control department. My copy's perfectly fine. I don't know if this is actually part of the quality. I really don't like the eyes, and that goes in the head sculpt, but the orange around the blue kind of really drowns it out when the light shines through that. I don't know, that's just, where they should have painted more. So I don't know if that really lands in this category or not. The big thing that is widespread with this guy is he has some pegs right here. That these will lock into his legs down here in his feet, and they have the tendency to be tight and break off and leave the pegs stuck in his feet and missing from this. Now you can sand these pieces down to make them fit better and not get stuck and break. Now I've transformed this figure lots of times. Now they do get kind of in there tightly, but mine always seem to come out pretty easily. I haven't had any problem with that on my copy, but I have seen it all over the internet. So that is a known widespread issue with Earthrise Grapple. Just beware of that. Quality control winner, reveal the shield, Grapple. Alright, into the final event on Battle of the Bots. This one is Transformation, and we're going to discuss the transformation. I'm not going to do each transformation fully on camera, but just take a look. First up, we're going to take a look at Reveal the Shield Grapple. His transformation, very simple. It does have a few more twists or turns than the Earthrise counterpart, but things pretty much transform very simple. It's very straightforward. It's very much sort of like the G1. This has more panels that will fold out and come out, and there's just more things you gotta twist and turn. It's not hard, not complex, and like I said, it's very intuitive, very simple. And once you get going, you pretty much can tell where all the pieces are going to go, and you can just look at it long enough and figure it out. It only takes a few minutes to transform this guy from robot to truck and truck to back to robot. Very simple, and he's got a very nice transformation. I do enjoy it. Alright, so transformation for Earthrise Grapple. Again, very straightforward, very simple, maybe overly simplistic. It almost transforms just like the G1 toys, very much like that. The way the crane head here pops onto that, comes off the whole thing, comes down to his legs. It's very simple and very much like G1 toy with just a few extra, not complex, just a few more things you gotta do to make things lock in. I would say better than a G1 toy, but again, very easy transformation, very simple, maybe just too simple. Transformation winner, reveal the shield, Grapple. So our results after 6 events, there is no winner. Each won 3 events, so this is a tie or a draw. And how I'm going to display these figures is I think the Earthrise Grapple has the overall better robot mode. So he's going to stay robot mode, and I think the reveal the shield Grapple has the overall better vehicle mode, so he's going to stay in his vehicle mode, and I think that will be the ultimate for me for the shelf pieces. Robot, vehicle. Who is your favorite Grapple? Let me know down in the comments below. Is it Reveal the Shield, or you can say even United Grapple, or is it Earthrise Grapple? Thanks for watching. Until the next one, peace out.